जय गोपी जन वल्लभा जय गोपी जन वल्लभा यशोदनन्दन व्रज चररञ्जन यशोदनन्दन व्रज चररञ्जन यमुनतीरावनचारि यमुनतीरावनचारि जयो राधमाधवा जय कुञ्जरी बिहारी जयो राधा माधव राधा माधव राधे जयो जगन्नाथ जयो बालदेवा शुभदमयी जय सुदर्शन जय कृष्ण बलराम जय कृष्ण बलराम कृष्ण बलराम जय कृष्ण बलराम जय गंधर्विक गिरिधारी गंधर्विक गिरिधारी गौर हरि जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये नष्टप्राये सुभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवतसेवया भगवते उत्तमस्तोत्रे भक्तिभवन्ति नैतिके कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृतार्थमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारणं परमानन्दं माधवं Sri Chaitanya Ishwaram. Hare Krishna. Welcome all the devotees for Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. I seek blessing from all the devotees so that I can speak the Bhagavatam in the parampara for the pleasure of the Guru and Krishna and the devotees and my own purification. Hare Krishna. Today we will be reciting the second canto, first chapter, sloka number 32. You can all recite along with me. Brito Uttara Asuto Ahar Adara Evalopa Dharmaha Sano Adharma Pato Asya Prastam Kastasya Medaram Vrishanu Chamitra Samudra Griyo Asit Sangaha Vitatotaras Astot Adaraha Yevaloba Dharmaha Stano Adharma Pato Asya Prastam Kastasya Medaram Vishnu cha mritu kukshu samudra griyo asit sangaha vrito uttarasito adara evaloba dharmaha stano dharma pato asya prastam kastasya medaram वृषो चामृतो कुक्षिक समुद्र ग्रियोस सित संगः असित संगः वर्बल मनी वृदा modesty uttara upper asta lip adaraha chin eva certainly loba anchoring dharmaha religion Tannaha breast Adaram Adharma irreligion Pataha way Asya his Prastham back Ka Brahma Kaha Brahma Tasya his Medaram genitals, Vrishanu testicles, Cha also Mrtahu, the Mitra Varunas, Kukshi, waste, Samudra, the ocean, Grahaya, the hills, Asiti, bones, Sangaha, stack. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, His Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada, Jai Srila Prabhupada. Translation. The modesty of is the upper portion of his lips, anchoring his chin. Religion is the breast of the Lord, and irreligion is the back. Anchoring is his chin. Religion is the breast of the Lord, and irreligion is back. Brahmaji, the who generates all living beings in this material world, is the genitals, and the Mitra Varunas are his two testicles. The ocean is his waist, and the hills and mountains are the stack of his bones. The Supreme Lord is the most is not impersonal, as misconceived by less intelligent thinkers. Rather, he is Supreme Person, as confirmed in all the authentic Vedic literature. But his personality is different from what we can conceive. It is stated here that Brahmaji acts as his genitals, and that Mitra Varunas are his two testicles. This means that as a person he is complete with all bodily organs, but they are of different type with different potencies. When the Lord is described as impersonal, therefore it should be understood that his personality is not exactly the type of personality found within our imperfect speculations. One can, however, worship the Lord even by seeing the hills and mountains, or the ocean and the sky as different parts and parcel of the gigantic body of the Lord. The Virata Purusha, the Virata Rupa as exhibited by Lord Krishna to Arjuna, is challenge to the unbelievers. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjalasalakya Tachurumritamena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sapitam Mena Putre Swayam Rupa Kadambaya Tadam Bhisham Padam Kyam Vandeham Shri Guru Srivata Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamsa Shri Rupam Sagarjatam Sagana Raghunatam Mitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Deva Shri Radha Krishna Pada Sagana Lalita Shri Visakam Chancha He Krishna Karna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagat Padev Gopeshta Gopika Kantaka Radha Kanta Namaste Tapta Kanchana Kaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhanu Sudevi Pranamami Hari Vancha Kalpadrupishta Kripa Sundev Chapatitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivacharya Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Namo Pangajanabhaya Namo Pangajamalini Namo Pangajanetraya Namaste Pangajangriye. Hare Krishna, welcome once again for the Nityam Bhagavata Sevya. Today we will be reciting on the second canto, first chapter, sloka number 32. It's very important, very interesting one to understand little more detail about Virata Rupa. So far, last 6 days we are covering that Virata Rupa, various parts of the Virata Rupa, how the Lord looks like. So today we will also capture little bit of that and continue to our understanding in detail. So Virata Rupa has been described in not only in Srimad Bhagavatam but also in Purusha Sutti, Vishnu's Sahasram. All the places also it is mentioned. Sun and moons are the eyes of the Virata, and Satyaloka is his head. Bhuloka is Pada, and oceans are the navel, mountains are the bones, and all the trees are the hairs. Day and night are the open and closes of eyes. The different birds singing is the sweet voice of the Virata Purusha. The colorful beauty of nature is his smiles. The different The dharmic activities are his friend and adharmic activities are his back. Camel, elephant, etc. are nails of the Virata Rupa, and Brahmaji is the genitals. So this is what today's sloka also describe about that. So little more detail we will understand that. So Brahmaji, with the help of the Durga Devi, provide all the ingredients, and Brahmaji mix up the jiva with the 5 bhutas, which gives the which makes the living entity and put them into different planetary system according to the his past karma. Lord supervises these activities through his eyes of the sun and moon, and all the activities of the living entities are getting activated. And so sun is the hot eye and moon is the cool eyes. The hot eye, he creates rain clouds, and with the cool eyes he showers the rain. They fills the nature with the greenery, grains, fruits, flowers with the hot eyes, and with the cool eyes he gives 6 juices taste, we can say that: salt, sour, pungent, astringent, sweet and bitter. All the 6 juices taste we are getting from the moon. So these are the details are given in Bhagavatam, we should understand. It is not human or anybody invented these tastes. It's all come from the moon. The flower, nature, all the greenery, what you are seeing is come from the sun. This description of Virata Rupa also given in Bhagavad Gita. Lord Krishna says that the pure devotees are very close to his heart, and other people means all the jnanis. People are studies the Vedas, they are jnanis. So these jnanis become very mature. When they become very mature, the first darshan they see is the Virata Rupa. They were initially Brahmavadis, so they think that Lord is the impersonal. But when they become from the impersonal to the personal form of the Lord, that is Virata Rupa, they are amazed to see him. And the entire creations of he is ready to bow down for the Virata Rupa. This is what the situation of the Jnanis. Those who are materialistic people, they see the Lord in perspective of the materialistic. Therefore, Lord also manifests in material form. Just to understand us, where we are the spirit soul, and I have trapped into this material body. So I have accepted it. So similarly, Lord also spirit, Shama Sundara, he accepts the material form for the sake of the materialistic people. So it is like an example, like in a drama, film actors, no? In the stage, they put different makeup to show the different, like villain type, or Lord Krishna type, or the Kamsa type. So they fame. Similarly, for the pleasure of the devotee, materialistic people, the Lord also takes the form of the materialistic. The Virata Rupa of the materialistic form of the Lord is satisfy the materialistic people. Example, people take the pictures of the sunrise, sunset, mountains, mountain cliffs, rivers. These are all because they got fascinated by the Virata Rupa of the Lord. So Sri Prabhupada teaches us from the Virata Rupa that what he teaches is Lord is not a formless, he has a form, he is not impersonal, he has a form. Then Bharat Maharaj, okay, Bharat Maharaj, when he heard that pronunciation of the Surya, he correlate with the eyes of the Lord. When he spoke of Agni, he correlate with the mouth of the Lord. When he heard about the Dik Devatas, then he correlate with the ears of the Lord. When he utters the word of Varuna, he remembers the tongue of the Virata Rupa. So Asita Devatas, all these are the different senses of our body. We also get all these senses. How we can correlate? As long as sun is not visible, our eyes is not useful at all. We can't see anything. When no sun, we can't see anything. So the nose is identified as Ashwini Kumara because all the because all the medicines, herbs are identified by smelling. So that's why it is called Ashwini Kumara. The Dig Devatas refers to ears of the Virata Roop. Because as soon as we hear some sound, we we turn the face to look for the sound direction. The direction comes from the sound. Hence the Dig Devatas are called they are in charge for the ears. The Agni is in charge for the mouth. Why we say that? Because when you speak harsh words, you get very morose. Immediately the relationship get disconnected. Little bit of extra Agni in the kitchen, then halwa turn into the rotten or spoiled. So we think that our body is Panchabhuta, but it is also governed by the Devatas. So that's why Agni is governed by the mouth, and Dig Devatas ears they are managing. Ashwini Kumaras they are managing the nose. So eyes are managed by the sun. So we have to understand, because materially speaking, doctor if you say, they will not able to understand it. They will never agree. So what Veda says, Srimad Bhagavatam says, this is the perfect meaning of that. The Brahma, who is the Brahma? Brahma is in charge for the genitals. If somebody using genital for the getting a child and makes them Krishna conscious, Brahma is very happy. But if somebody misuses the genitals, then he is getting angry. If someone sees the Lord through the eyes, Surya Dev is very happy. Because if someone's hands is used for the worship of the Lord, Indra is very happy. So we have to use all our parts of the body for the service of the Lord. Then there is the demigod who is supporting the organs, they will be very happy. The millions of eyes living in this world, okay, they cannot be useful unless the sun is raised. Without sun you cannot see. In a new moon day, pitch dark, you can't see who's standing next to you itself. This is what the condition of our eyes. Similarly, Brahma looks after the good progeny. The type of Virata Rupa we are discussing shows that Lord is a personal. Lord is not impersonal. He is personal. He has a form like human. This is not the ultimate understanding. So let us understand little more deeper. Gajendra, you might be heard about that, no? Gajendra Moksha, the elephant in the crocodile is holding his leg. So that Gajendra who is glorifying the Lord, he says that, Lord, you are not the Jiva or you are not the Janma or Karma. But he says, yes, you are also Janma and Karma, but you are not the Guna Dosh. So we are having Guna Dosh, the three Gunas. Mode of ignorance, mode of passion, mode of goodness. So these three Gunas are managing us. The person who is in mode of goodness, he will be very sober, like Brahmanas. They are soft, gentle. And mode of passion, they are a little bit agitated, like politician, film star, no? They are always very active, sports person, they are a mode of passion. The mode of ignorance are the people who are very low graded people, always drinking, sleeping on the road, and eating this non-veg stale food. Some 1 week back they cook the food, they will eat. So their mood, whole night they will be awake, whole day they will be sleeping. This is a mode of ignorance. So these are all for the human being, but Lord it is not that. He is beyond the three modes. So the three doshas. When Lord comes in a personal form, he takes a personal form like us. Like in Mahabharata we saw that Krishna comes in a personal form. He looks like us, but he looks like you and me, but he is not like that. So we can see things on the road. On a new moon day, Amavasya day, we can't see anything on the road, pitch dark night. But Lord, he can see in the new moon day and Amavasya day, even a black stone, even an black ant. So that is his vision. He can see everything. Okay. So he can see everything very well. So, okay, example is the Srimad Bhagavatam says that his eyes never closes. If you see that Jagannath, you may see in the Puri Jagannath, he doesn't have eyelid like us. His eye is always open. He is seeing it. That's what the meaning of it. So Lord is seeing everybody every time. He is not closing. So nobody can cheat him because he is always open. For us, no, when you sleep, thief will come to your house, he steals and goes because we close our eyes. But Lord is not closing. He is always keep the eyes open. So let us compare with ears. Okay, what Krishna hears. So little distance, no, one floor down. If somebody calls you, you can't able to hear. But Lord is staying in spiritual world, far, far away from this earth. Okay, we are Tattva beyond that. But when you call Govinda, Balaji going to Tirupati, no, you call Govinda, you mean that he is not hearing. You may be in the road, in the queue, but still people shouting, no. They say Govinda, Govinda, they say. That means the Lord is hearing that my devotee has come. But same distance, when you are inside the Garbhagudi and somebody call your name Prabhu? Ramaraju. Yeah, Ramaraju from there, no, you can't hear. That is our inability. Our senses are defective. Krishna's senses are not like our senses. The man has to unite with a woman to get a progeny. But Krishna is not like that. Brahma came from his navel. No female is required for him. So that is the Lord's greatness. So we have to understand how great Krishna is. Example is the Krishna Leela and Rama Leela. If you see that, no, in Rama Leela, the Dobius found fault with Rama, saying that my wife, he was beating his wife, and they are asking, he was telling that I am not like Rama that I can send my wife to somebody else and accepting it. So that fault finding, then the next incarnation Krishna comes. When he went to Mathura, he kills that Dobi just by his hand. His hand is like a sword. Just putting head on a thing, his Dobi head is fall down. So you might have seen in the TV serial, no? So Lord is beyond. And also when Ram walking in the forest, Dandakanya forest, when he stamped on the stone, Agalya came. So his dust of the Lord lotus feet is so powerful, a stone turned into the lady. So Agalya. On the other hand, so in Krishna Leela, the Yamuna, no, river Yamuna near the Kalinga, the Krishna was dancing on the hood of the snake, Kaliya. So because he is so poisonous, all the Gopas who passed to take part in the Yamuna, they were all died. But in one glance, Krishna saw them in a glance. He could able to give the life to the people. So on the other hand, when Rama was in Samudra Mandan, the one plant, the aquatics started trembling and water getting boiled. Samudra, he came and begged the Lord, please forgive me. I thought you had taken a human form. That's why I didn't give the way. But now see, you are ordered to give the way, I will give. Then Rama was smile and say that this is all my leela. You don't require to give the way. Monkey Sena, they will make a bridge to cross this ocean. So this is what Lord's potency. Krishna can swallow the forest fire, but we can't take even a cup of coffee or tea when it's beyond the hot temperature. So even if in the Samudra Mandra Leela, if you see that the Lord take a form of a tortoise, forgot about human form, even in tortoise form also, he was lifting the Mantara mountain on his back, and when the Asuras and Suras, they were churning with the Vasuki snake to churn on the ocean to get the milk, in the Milky Ocean to get Amrita. That time the Lord feels that the mountain is scratching his back. He was feeling very happy and he was enjoying that. In one breath, he said, ah. So one breath of it, all the waves started coming out of the sea. And even today we can see that the sea is having the waves. So that is continuing. So Lord has so much of things. Even in Varahadev, he came in from the Brahma's nose, and moment he came out in the size of a thumb, okay, he started flying, and all the Brahmas, Kumaras, Marichis, Rishis, they couldn't understand Varaha, whether it's a demon or some Devatas, they were confused with that. Brahma saw Varahadev, Kamal Nayana, the lotus eyes. Then he realized that, oh, he is my Lord. When Varahadev started growing bigger and bigger and bigger, and he crossed this Brahmanda, and when he shook his body, water sprinkled on all the planetary systems, upper planetary system, and everywhere. And Rishis were glorifying the Lord. With your water sprinkle on our rest, we got liberated, purified. We got purified. The water was so fragrant, its scented water was there. So, this is Varahadev. Indra once got a curse to become a pig. So, Indra was Indra body was a Panchabhuta, whereas Varahadev was a Sachidananda body. Indra puts into this pig form due to his karma bandha. So, whereas the Lord Varahadev came in his own sweet will, and after rescuing the earth, Mother Earth, he went back to his abode. When Indra was in the big form, he forgot his position. Brahma came and he told Indra, you are the Indra, you are supposed to sit in the Indraloka and rule the planet, whereas you are lying here. Please, your time is over, please come and occupy your seat. That time Indra says, no, I am very happy with my wives and children. So let me here be with the association of the pigs only, piglets. So this is what the Indra's question. Whereas if you see the Varahadev, even though he is in the pig form, but he is in the conscious that he is the Krishna. This is the difference between Lord, Supreme Lord, and the other entities. In Bhagavad Gita, he says that to show the mercy to my devotee, I appear in the world in different avatars or incarnations. I imitate the human form also. Why Lord has to come as a human form? If you have a doubt, then Lord says that he drank in the human form, he drank the milk from the Yashoda Mata and grazing the cows, crawling on the floor and stealing the butter. These are the pastimes he plays to charm the heart of the devotees, to attract the devotees towards him. It is reserved for the people whose hearts are already stolen by Krishna. So these pastimes of Krishna's are reserved for the people who are the great devotees. Okay, but atheistic people, Krishna shows Virata Rupa only, forest fire. Like Kamsa, when he saw the Krishna in the arena, in Mathura arena of the Mallyuddha, he is not a small boy, he was a Virata Rupa. Even for the Duryodhana, Kamsa, Karna, Sakuni, they are not allowed to see his Shamasundara form of Krishna. They have seen only the Virata Rupa of that, because their eyes are not tint with love. So Brahma says in his prayer, the saintly devotees whose hearts are filled with the pastimes of Krishna, the heart is filled with the pastime of Krishna, whose eyes is filled with love, can actually see the Shamasundara Rupa. In Mathura, Malyuda's arena, he showed the both spiritual as well as Virata Rupa to the people. Charna, Mustik, Malyudas are, for them the Krishna's hit is like a thunderbolt on their chest. Yashoda Maya, Devaki, for them he showed us a Vatsalya Rasa. For his Gopa's friends, he showed us a friendship. For Gopis, Madhurya Rasa. Kamsa saw the Virata Rupa, the Lord of Death. So, the conclusion of this today's sloka and the message for this today's sloka is, all of us not fully understood about Krishna. Hence, we have to study the Virata Rupa, Virata Purusha form to develop some amount of greatness about the Lord. Inconceivable, material, miraculous activity he does. So much of inconceivable, we can't conceive the miraculous. Even in the material existence, first what we have to do is, we have to go through the Virata Rupas. Srimad Bhagavatam, there are some 10 cantos are there, 12 cantos. The first 9 cantos are the Sarga, Visarga, Sthana, Postam, Uti, Ishanugata, Manmantara, Nirda, Mukti. So after passing through all these cantos, the devotee set his mind, then only the 10th canto, Ashriya, comes. So we have, by understanding the greatness of the Lord, then the devotees bow down his head to the Lord, then he allows to reveal the sweet pastimes of Krishna in the 10th canto. Gantra Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Srila Prabhupada.
You can call it Krishna.